Hey, it's Sarah with Loaves and Dishes, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make pickles at home. So I'm trying something different with my camera, and the autofocus is not great in some of these clips, so I hope that you'll bear with me. So for pickles, you want to have, there's a couple key ingredients. You need a vinegar. You don't have to put garlic in your pickles. I like to put garlic in it. Really what you need is vinegar, water, and some salt and cucumbers, and that will make a super basic pickle. These are how we like pickles here at our house. We like them a little bit spicier and a little garlicky. So I took about 5 or 6 little cloves of garlic, and I am smashing them and peeling them, and then I'm going to give them a rough chop. And I'm going to set those aside for when we're putting the jar of pickles together. And I'm going to cut up 2 jalapenos. Obviously, those are optional. If you wanted to use a different kind of pepper, you could. Or if you don't want to use a pepper at all, you don't have to. It's just if you want a little spice, you can add a jalapeno. So when you are buying your cucumbers, there are 2 types of cucumbers. Well, there's lots of types of cucumbers. There's like the average kind of cucumber that you see like in salads and stuff. There's an English cucumber. Those are generally good for eating raw. They have less seeds. And then there's pickling cucumbers. You can get Persian cucumbers. Those are really small. It really just depends. So what I'm using the one that I'm cutting up right now is just an average cucumber. I don't even know if it has a special name. It's just a cucumber to me. And I'm just slicing that up. And you just want your slices to be pretty equal in size. You don't want some that are bigger than others. Uniformity is good. So once you get them sliced up, you want to put them in your jar. I'm using a quart jar, and it took 1 cucumber to fill it up. And then I put in about 1 of the jalapenos, just a couple of the slices, and then I put in about half of the garlic that I had. Now I'm adding some allspice berries. It's just about a teaspoon of these allspice berries. Again, those are optional. You don't have to add those. Now these are the pickling cucumbers. They are shorter and kind of spikier than the regular cucumber. I'm not really sure what makes them different from a regular cucumber other than the size and the texture of the skin. I don't think that there's any difference in flavor, but these are specifically for pickling. So if you can find these and you want to use these to make pickles, you can. But if you want to just use any other kind of cucumber, you can as well. Just know that it might change the pickle just a little bit in the end. So I'm putting those in the jar, and you can see I'm doing this different for both. So on the first one, I just put the cucumbers in, and then I put in the other stuff. Here I'm adding them in kind of together so that they're mixed up a little bit more. It really doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do is fine. Also, I have seen some people on TikTok adding ranch powder to their pickles, so that might be something fun to try. So then I took some dill and I just ripped it in half, and then I took half of each and shoved it in the jar. So now for the brine, you want to heat this up because you want your sugar and salt to melt. I did 2 cups of water and 2 cups of white vinegar. Then I added about 2 tablespoons of salt. You can use pickling salt. I didn't have any, so I just used kosher salt. I added a splash of apple cider vinegar and about 2 tablespoons of white sugar. And then I let that get bubbly, and now I am adding it to my jars. You want to be careful when you're adding hot liquid to your jars. Sometimes they can crack if your liquid is too hot, so maybe let it cool off just a little bit before you add it to your jars, or warm up your jars before you add your liquid. So I'm not actually going to can these pickles. I'm not going to like do the water bath and that kind of thing. There they are. They're beautiful. I'm just going to wipe down the rim, put a lid on them, and put them in the fridge. They'll last about 2 weeks in the fridge, but they'll be gone long before that. If you want to see more recipes like these, check out loavesandishes.net. If you want to hear more from myself and my mom, we do have a podcast. It's called Dorks with Sporks, and you can find that wherever you listen to podcasts. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We put out a new video every Monday through Friday, and you can follow us on Facebook at Loaves and Dishes for more. Thanks for watching.